Apologies, we have to cut that short because we're being joined in the studio by representatives of Linkage Assurance. I'm being joined by Mayowa and Anthony. Okay, gentlemen, thank you for coming to the studio.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
All right, so I'm going to start with you, Anthony. Tell us about Linkage Assurance for those who do not know.
Okay, Linkage Assurance is a general insurance company that underwrites non-life general insurance businesses. And we have been in operations for about 33 years now.
Okay. Why is Linkage Assurance important to the average Nigerian?
Linkage Assurance is important because we provide protection for our clients on matters that are important to them. We protect their properties, all right, against likely perils that may occur. And if we have to talk about perils, we can talk about several of them. So we actually protect our client property when it matters.
Well, for those of you who do not know, Linkage Assurance PLC was incorporated on the 26th of March 1991. I was licensed to cover and transact non-life insurance businesses on the 7th of October 1993. From my script here, they are leading insurance service provider in Nigeria, according to them, with a reputation for prompt and accurate service delivery, efficiency and customer satisfaction. By the audited 2024 financial accounts, they have a total shareholders fund which is over 42.8 billion naira, and they're still growing. This includes a share capital of 7.7 billion naira, beg your pardon, at 157% above.
Coming! Oh, Vincent, just the person I want to say. You're welcome. Please sit down.
What happened, Chief? You're looking all bright and cheerful, unlike last week when...
Forget about last week. I now have my insurance policy from Linkage Assurance Plc. That means all my containers, motor vehicles, and my warehouse are well protected.
Hey, I hear that Linkage Assurance Plc is now bigger, bolder, and better to offer various classes of insurance, like motor insurance, oil and gas, fire and burglary, agriculture, and general accident insurance with prompt claim settlement.
To get your Linkage Assurance policy, please call 0700 546 52273. Linkage Assurance PLC. Protection that counts.
All right, that was a break for Linkage Assurance. Well, like I said, we have in the studio Anthony Ekanem. He's the team lead branch operations for Linkage Assurance. And we also have joining us Mayowa Odetundun. He is the head underwriting Linkage Assurance. So let's go to Mayowa now. Mayowa, can you share an example of where the insurance saves someone or a business from serious financial loss?
Okay, let's discuss something that is very popular to all of us, the NSAS situation. A lot of businesses, financial institutions, government agencies, etc. suffered huge during that NSAS. So let me make a particular reference of Mr. A. I don't want to mention the particular name of the company, who suffered huge loss as a result of fire. During NSAS, a lot of hoodlums destroyed his property. And before then, he got a contract or a connection from China. So he sold a lot of properties, borrowed from financial institution banks, borrowed from friends to secure this connection. So he imported a lot of goods stored in his warehouse. During this NSAS, the hoodlum carted away most of them and burned down his business premises. So he was devastated and said, in pidgin English, that they followed me from the village. So the broker told him that the insurance will compensate you, but he was in doubt, not until we settled this man's claim. In the settlement of the claim, we have saved the man of his fortune. We brought him back to the position he was before the loss. That's one. We saved a lot of employees of that man. There were about 57 then. We saved them of their employment. We saved a lot of customers who relied on that man for goods and services, for getting those goods and services. Because if we had not restored this man's businesses, they wouldn't have been able to get all those businesses. Let's take, for example, Marianne. God forbid, if anything happens to this station, you will be deprived of your salary.
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. And that is why you need to ask your admin officer, have we gotten fire and special peril?
Yes, we do. I mean, what kind of station would we be if we don't?
That is, I trust you. I trust your organization. So we've been able to save a lot of businesses, a lot of companies of their fortune. We are protecting all those financial assets. We are giving peace of mind, rest of mind to businesses, to employees, to government, to bank. Because for banks, for example, if they've lent money to business entities and the business is burned down, they wouldn't have been able to get repayments on a regular basis. Look at the society, for example. We, the insurance, are helping to stabilize and that's why they call us pillar of a virile economy. If there is fire destroying a lot of factories, businesses, and the like, what will happen is that a lot of people who depend on breadwinners won't be able to get their regular income. They can turn to become bandits. They can turn to become nuisance, disturbing the society.
Okay.
All these burglars, nuisance we have in the environment, they are circumstances of fire incidents, which we, the insurers, we are here to protect. So getting a fire in special peril is not just maybe for dogmatism, but it is an important aspect of your business, aspect of your life, aspect of government. It is an instrument that can protect a lot of things.
So it's a necessity, bottom line.
Thank you.
If fire or a natural disaster happens, what does the claim process typically look like? I mean, you told us about the guy whose stuff was carted away because of NSTARS.
Yes.
But if, for example, I'm thinking of fire starters, microwaves, something was left in the microwave and then, you have a house fire, and I want to make a claim, what does it look like? What's the process that I need to take? Okay, it is very simple and seamless. So the first we'll have to start with the insured. The insured is that person that has taken a fire insurance policy. Okay. So it will start with what we call notification. That is the first stage of the claim process, notification. So if you notify the insurance company within an hour in linkage, because we are our watchword is prompt service delivery. Within an hour, our representative will get back to you with acknowledgement of the claim you've notified to us. So we acknowledge and demand for what we call claim substantiating documents. You need to substantiate your claim by giving us some documents. Number one, you need to give us the estimate of repair, what it will take you to restore you back to the position you were before the loss. That is the first. Second, you need to give us what we call claim form. You will have to complete a claim form that we will send to you. Third, you need to give us the photograph of the damaged property. Let's say it's microwave, let's say it's your building, let's say it's your factory, let's say it's your household items. You need to give us the photograph of the damaged items. And you also need to give us fire brigade reports where applicable. So if you give us all of this, that is the second stage. You send them to us, and we'll go to the third stage, which is the adjustment. We'll have to adjust, negotiate with your service provider. Having done that, we'll communicate settlement offer, which is the fourth stage. If we communicate settlement offer to you, you might send us an estimate of, let's say, 2 billion naira. We negotiate it to 1.5 billion. If we negotiate, we'll give you what we call discharge voucher. Okay. If you sign the discharge voucher, the next day we'll pay you. Maximum of 48 hours in linkage, no matter the extent of that claim, we'll pay you. I'm very interested in, what should people be paying? How much do people need to pay yearly or monthly? Because I'm not sure that there are many people who are interested in these fire claims. People pay mostly covers for their cars. Yes. Some people have life insurance, but nobody really thinks about all this fire. And I think it's a very important thing, because I think one of the most recurrent things is fire and building collapses, especially here in Lagos. What is the payment process? How much should an average person be putting forward for this?
Okay. So before you come to the payment process, right? You talked about fire, and you said something that many people are not so much interested in fire insurance. All right. Maybe that is because they are not aware that they're supposed to do insurance on the property.
I don't think there's actually enough information out there for people to understand.
So the way we should start from is to tell people that they have something that are insurable, something they should insure, because many do not actually know. So as an individual, what are those things that you need to insure? All right, it could be your household contents. It could be your building if you have one.
What is inside my house that I want to insure? My TV? I'm just wondering.
Everything in your house
is insurable.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have a building, you can insure them.
Okay.
Now, if you are a business person, let's say a trader, all right. If you are the owner of that structure, you can insure the structure, all right.
Okay.
And if you are selling, your stock in trade should be insured. Your machinery.
So if I own a restaurant, for example,
yes,
do I insure the food?
Coming! Oh, Vincent, just the person I want to see. You're welcome. Please sit down.
What happened, Chief? You're looking all bright and cheerful today, unlike last week when...
Forget about last week. I now have my insurance policy from Linkage Assurance Plc. That means all my containers, motor vehicles, and my warehouse are well protected.
Hey, I hear that Linkage Assurance Plc is now bigger, bolder, and better to offer various classes of insurance, like motor insurance, oil and gas, fire and burglary, agriculture, and general accident insurance with prompt claim settlement.
To get your Linkage Assurance policy, please call 0700 546 52273. Linkage Assurance PLC. Protection that counts.
All right, so he was telling me, Mr. Ekanem was telling me that you can actually insure your restaurant and the food in it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. So for business people, right, they can insure everything that are of value, everything that have used money to buy. So in the case of your restaurant, right, you can insure the structure if you own it, the equipment you can insure them, your food that you are selling, you can insure them because in the course because after preparing the food, the starter could spread. All right, it could be fire. It could be riot or strike. It could be flood. It could be rainstorm. Anything that is insurable under fire can happen. And of course, you spend money in preparing the food, right? So you need to insure them.
Okay.
Right.
I have just 1 minute, so I want to come to you. The other person that's listening is wondering, how do I take advantage of this opportunity with Linkage? Where do people find you? Where can they find you? Do they have a phone number that they can call to ask more questions?
Okay,
Mayowa.
thank you. You can get us on www.linkageassurance.com. On email, you can get us at wecare@linkageassurance.com. On telephone, you can get us on 0700 Linkage. On all social media platforms, X, which is Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, just use your search Linkage Assurance, you'll find us there. So it means anywhere you are, you can get us. And if you want to walk into our office, we are located at plot 20 block 94, Providence Street, off Adewumi Adebimpe, Lekki Phase 1, Lagos. Thank you.
Okay. We've been talking with Odetundun Mayowa, and of course we've also been talking with Anthony Ekanem of both of Linkage Assurance. Thank you, gentlemen. These conversations have to be had over and over again. I hope you guys come back.